women who have cheated in a marriage have 230% more sexual partners before they're married than women who don't cheat in a marriage.
Major league slut.
So there is a now data showing a scientific correlation between high body count and a likelihood of a woman cheating in a relationship. Now the data is over. The question that you've had on here before, that's a fun question to ask, we don't have to ask anymore. Does body count matter? The answer is yes.
Yup.
What they found was the average body count for a woman who never cheated in her relationship was 3.8, meaning under 4. For women who do cheat, it's on average 230% higher than it is for women who don't cheat.
Oh my God.
So, why do men care about body count? There is scientific evidence that unequivocally tells us right now, remove opinions, remove I feel like, there is science that says cheaters have higher body counts. In fact, 230% more bodies.
That is fucked up. Yeah, tell me about it.
Think about that for a second. So guess what men are gonna do? If I get a woman with a lower body count, she's probably not gonna cheat on me. And here's a kicker. For male body counts, there was very little, if any, correlation. It was almost a 1-for-1. When a man's body count increased, there's almost no correlation to an increase in likelihood to cheat.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
It's like 1 to like 1.2, 1. It's like damn near the fucking same. But when a woman's body count increases, all of a sudden, she can't be faithful no more.
So it's like men with higher body counts are more likely to cheat. Men with higher body counts are more likely to get divorced. Men with higher body counts are less likely to be satisfied in their marriages.
It's interesting. Wow.
Though that's the suite of results that we're seeing in these studies. It's also showing those things for women, but conveniently these kind of red pill freaks are like, oh, you know, it's women. And it's not a mystery why.
I couldn't explain it. I don't know. There's a lot of things I do I can't explain.
You know, they don't like looking at evidence and coming to whatever decision the evidence shows. They have an idea preconceived, and then they cherry pick whatever facts they want to, sometimes from the same study.
Okay.
And it's also so boring. I'm like, who is watching them?
You could watch a clip from 3 years ago and it'll be the same conversation.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow you'll watch a new episode, it's the same thing.
It's like they know one fact and they just want to say it over and over and over again because they're not smart enough to hold multiple facts.
It's over. It's just a memory. Men care about women's body counts. Men actually definitely care about it. The reason why is because men and women by nature are different.
Are they better than me?
Not better. Just different.
So if I line 10 girls up in the room right now, they can have all my babies. And if you line 10 men up in the room, if you have sex with all those men, you only having one of their babies.
Fact. Do you know what's crazy?
Right,
you end
right.
up going to like an event, you bring your lady in there. Yo, you date her? Oh shit, she's been through the team. Yo, that's the most disrespectful, shameful, embarrassing thing that you can feel as a man.
I can feel the internet judging me right now.
Do you understand why guys would have a problem with a woman with a high body count, though? Do you understand the logic behind it?
No, she doesn't.
I think it's insecurity. That's where it comes from. Like, do they really want to have a woman that is just a virgin? Because she's not gonna be good and she's gonna have no experience.
You don't understand. You don't get it.
They don't need you to be good, though.
That's so boring. Isn't that
It's not
boring?
boring.
It just sounds transactional to me.
So guys that are alpha guys that want to be, you know, head of household and consider themselves leaders and want to provide for their women, they don't find it unattractive that a woman would have inexperience.
I'm just living my dream, man. I'm happy.
Because they feel like what's going to make that experience in the bedroom so powerful is not that she can bounce off the walls or knows all these tricks or knows all these sexual things and, oh, look, she's doing something like out of a porno. That's not what's appealing to them. What's appealing is that she's really excited to be there for him. She's present. She's committed. And he doesn't need her to be an acrobat. He just needs her to be loyal.
I'm going wherever they value loyalty the most.
Emotionally damaged people are always sexually promiscuous.
Indeed.
Let me say this again. If you are traumatized, if you are emotionally damaged, you are promiscuous. And do you want to know why?
Dang. Why is that?
Emotionally traumatized people require constant validation from others.
Put that another way. Validation is rejected by a true man, whatever color he is.
You married to a woman who's been traumatized, abuse, abandonment, whatever. When you're not around her for too many days, she has to entertain another man because her trauma dictates constant validation.
You can say that again.
And constant validation means I must have a man in my personal space. You ever date a woman who was crazy about you? She absolutely loved you. You thought it was really addiction.
I'm an addict.
When you finally let her go, when you finally got her to stop stalking you, she ended up with another man like that. And your ego took a hit. You said, wait a minute. I know that woman was crazy about me. Climbed in my window, came to my... You understand? She was...
My peonies! They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
She was crazy about your presence in her life. And the minute you distance yourself from her life, she found a replacement without a problem. Emotionally damaged people are promiscuous because they cannot go without constant validation.
They need that validation.
They need it. Most of our promiscuous women are damaged women. They're not having sex because they love having sex. They're having sex because they have learned this is the only way I can get a man's attention.